Hope everyone's well back home in Silva. Just a bit more and I'll be in the Empire. Let's see, I got fulminaries, antitoxins. Oh, can't let myself forget torches for when it gets dark. Yep, I'm all set. Now I just need to get to the capital. I'll be the finest soldier that Grotto's army's ever seen. I swear it.
What's this? It's a torch. A staff with burning pitch grows dimmer each turn. This will help you see in the dark, and a few other places. I'll go over the torch more when it's usable.
In my youth, I was a knight of some renown, now have you know. I have even crossed blades with one of Grotto's most famous generals, I have. But I'm an old man now. I'm starting to worry. What if I die without passing on my techniques? So I decided to write down what I've learned in a book. I have it here. You seem like a strong warrior. I'd be honored if you would accept it.
Not a strong warrior, but well, he can turn out to be pretty strong. This is a secret book. The secret book is like the dragon shield. It's a permanent boost. It increases skill by 2 points, so you get a permanent 2 points of skill. We'll be holding on to that for a little while as well. Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones. All that's left is the boss. A few people leveled up. I bought a couple of things, such as some iron equipment and a slim lance. You'll see why the slim lance later. And a few people leveled up. But before we do anything else this episode, I want to show off the arena. Now, I've used the arena a little bit. Again, I'll go over all the level ups for that after I show off the arena. So here's how it works, in a little more depth than last episode. Would you like to wager 700 gold? The breaks happen every 50 gold. The difficulty spikes, I should say. So from 650 to 690, because I think 650 is the least, it's somewhere around there, is the easiest. And then 700 to 740, it gets harder. 750 to 790, even harder. So that's where the changes are. 700 gold, I'm going to go ahead and have Nami do that. She's going to fight a shaman. This is basically what she's been fighting. What she's been fighting in the 700 to like 720 range. That's what mainly the bet she's been getting. Now here's how the arena works. You strike first, then the enemy goes. And then this repeats. If you would be able to double strike, then it'll happen. Level up. 1 HP, 1 strength, 1 skill, 1 luck. Very good. The good level ups for Nami continues. You'll see after I go over her stats that she got off screen as well. So, how it works is, you hit, then the enemy hits, then you hit, then the enemy hits, over and over again. If you would double, you hit, the enemy hits, you take your second shot, then the new round starts. You don't get to take your 2 shots consecutively, so keep that in mind. But she handles that fight very well. If she gets hurt, that's why I had Natasha right here, to heal her and get her HP back. So that's very good. Now, let me go over the level ups. Joshua got a level up. He got 1 HP, 1 strength, and 1 luck. He's also carrying the Armor Slayer. Because, I forgot, Franz only has an E in swords, and you have to have a D in swords to use the Armor Slayer. So I'm going to give Joshua the kill. Calm got a level. All he got was 1 HP and 1 skill, which is a not great level up for him, but there's that. Nami got 2 level ups, plus the one you just saw. Her other 2 level ups off screen was 2 HP, 2 strength, 2 skill, 2 luck, 1 resistance, 1 defense, and 1 speed. So, she's been getting great level ups. That's 3 levels in a row with strength, which is huge. So she has quickly become a force to reckon with right now. And through healing Nimi when she got hurt in the arena, Natasha got a level. She got 1 HP, 1 magic, 1 resistance, and 1 speed. The 1 magic is really nice because that'll help boost the amount of HP by 1. And it'll help in the long run if she keeps getting magic, which hopefully she will. That's all the level ups. And I have everybody up here by the boss. A few other things to point out that you can, of the things you can get here. Inside this house here, I believe we got the secret book and the torch. I probably showed those already because I'm going to put them at the beginning of the episode now that I talked through it. Good job! Good job, me. Alright, let's get rid of the boss. I'm going to have some other units take some swings. Enemy of the Empire. That's too good for you. Ow. Just to get some EXP, which that'll be nice for Ross. Get some EXP there. In fact, what I want to do is get him to level 9. I'll do that on screen real quick. I'll just end the turn, and the boss will swing at Ross. And because Ross has a 100% chance to hit, so why not? Level up! Level 9. 1 luck. Oh, well. And X level increase, so that's good. Gives him a D in Axis. 1 more level for Ross. And then something happens. I believe it's at 10. 99. Okay. Erica, I wanted to show this off. Does nothing because of the defense that the boss has. However, remember the rapier is effective, so she will do quite a bit of damage. And if she crits, she'll kill the boss. Very dangerous. So keep that in mind. I think Franz did okay versus the boss. Yeah, 6 times 2. I'm letting some other units take a swing. Joshua's gonna get the kill with the Armor Slayer. Joshua, by the way, does, with his strength, what it is right now, at 9. With the Armor Slayer, does 19 times 2. So, Josh can easily kill the boss with the Armor Slayer. And Erica has a pretty good chance, too, with the rapier. Okay, and of course Archer would do some good damage because he's magic. It goes off resistance. But I want to get Joshua the kill. If he will hit, please hit. There we go.
Emperor Vigard, glory to his majesty.
And that gets Joshua another level. Level 7. HP skill. Oh, well.
That was a tight spot. Yes, it was. Thank you so much. I don't know how to repay.
You're from Grotto, aren't you?
Yes, my name is Natasha. I was a servant of the people at Grotto's Imperial Temple. Then why the trouble with the soldiers? Would you tell us your story? Of course. A few days past, my mentor was arrested without warning. They executed him. They said he was a traitor. But those were false accusations. The Emperor had killed him, a holy man, to keep him silent.
Keep him silent?
Yes, my mentor told me with his final breath, the Emperor plans to destroy the sacred stones. The sacred stones? Destroy them? As But you must know, the sacred stones drove back the power of evil long ago. Even now, each of our nations is home to one of these legendary treasures. There's one in my homeland, Grotto, and one in Uranus. Yes, the sacred stone of Uranus is still housed in our temple. The Emperor plans to destroy the 5 stones one by one.
Why would he do such a thing? Legend says the sacred stones are even now all that keeps evil at bay.
I cannot begin to guess his motives. You must know, our Emperor was a gentle man, but one day he changed. Utterly. Before my mentor died, he said the keepers of the sacred stones must be warned. I tried to slip across the border, but the soldiers spotted me. Is that what happened? What do you think, Seth?
I think we could trust no one from Grotto. Not in these times. Not without proof. However, if what she says is true, we cannot ignore the danger we face. Destroying the sacred stones. We cannot allow that to happen.
I agree. If only we knew if there were some reason for the Emperor's actions. I must tell you, her story chills me to the bone. I pray it is false.
A moment, please. Are you perchance Princess Erica?
I am.
Oh, thank goodness you're safe. I can't tell you how happy I am. And please accept my gratitude for driving off that Captain Saw. That Saw treated all the citizens of Uranus with such contempt and brutality.
Not here. Not in this city. My brother and I spent such happy times here with Leon.
I'm begging your pardon, but it will not be long before Grotto sends more troops. Please, you must go quickly.
I'm so sorry. There's nothing I can do for you now. Please forgive me.
Do not be troubled, Princess Erica. We will survive and wait for the day of our liberation to come. There will come a day when you, Prince Ephraim, and all of Uranus rise up. Until that day of glory comes, we will wait, unbowed and filled with hope.
And you get a guiding ring. This is important. But that's gonna have to wait. Chapter 5X, Unbroken Heart. This is a mandatory guidance chapter. Renval.
What a pleasant surprise. It's Master Walter.
What's the situation, Torado? You have captured Ephraim, haven't you?
No, Prince Ephraim still fights in the lands north of Renval.
And why is that? What has happened to all those mercenaries you hired?
They've proven to be less than adequate. Ephraim's clever. His band strikes quickly and then vanishes into the woods. We more than double his numbers, and yet he uses the terrain wisely to fight us. He has no army, just a small force of knights loyal to Uranus. Prince Ephraim's reputation as a superb strategist would seem to be well earned.
Hit and run tactics. Very nice.
How interesting. The lad's beginning to whet my appetite.
Torado, bring him to me as quickly as you can, will you?
As you command. Just grant me an army and I'll bring him down swiftly.
What sort of plan do you have?
Master, I'm your loyal adjutant, and you are my general. For you, my lord, I have many plans ready and waiting.
Really? Well then, let me hear them.
Very well. First, you and I will leave this fort and head north. Then we will find Prince Ephraim in his leafy playpen.
But he's not easily found, is he?
Do not worry. At Prince Ephraim's side is a friend, shall we say. When the time is right, our friend will move on our behalf.
Is that a fact?
Ford, how are we on supplies and equipment?
It's not looking good.
Our weapons are in bad shape and we're running low on food. We could probably restock at a nearby village, but no, that's not an option. We're in enemy territory. I will not involve innocents if I can avoid it.
Yeah, I knew you'd say that. I mean, it's
It's because of stuff like that we've stuck with you so far. But eventually, we do need to face reality. What are we gonna do? Word of mouth has it the invasion of Rhaenus has progressed quite far. I've heard that the capital has fallen. So soon. Still, my father is in the capital, and he won't surrender easily. Ford, Kyle, our mission here is to harry the troops, to distract their eye. Hopefully, we'll be able to give my father and Erica time to escape. Kyle, have you heard anything from Orson? I sent him ahead to scout. No word yet, and it's about time he returned. Reporting in, Prince Ephraim. I can confirm grotto presence at several points around our camp. Also, a large battalion of soldiers has been dispatched from Renville. We shouldn't tarry here any longer than necessary. I see. Seems as though we've certainly caught Grotto's eye this time. Should we retreat back to the capital, Prince Ephraim? No, we press onward. We're going to capture Renville. What? So this is Renville, is it? Alright, let's go. Are you sure you're quite sane, Prince Ephraim? We have an entire army after us, and you want to charge their stronghold? Ford, watch your tongue! This is our prince you're addressing! Kyle, please, it's alright. We've heard nothing from home, so what harm could a little reckless besieging cause? Prince Ephraim. Don't worry, I haven't lost all sense of self-preservation. Renville holds an important piece in Grotto's national defense. If we can get the upper hand and take control of it, then Grotto will waste many valuable soldiers trying to take it back. I hope our attack proves useful to my father and Erica. I understand what you're saying, but can we do it at our current strength? Every soldier in this area is trying to find us. The enemy has us vastly outnumbered. Attacking the castle is a ridiculous idea. If the enemy thinks the same, then we may have our opening. You have a point. I'm sure Renville won't expect us to attack with these numbers. Either way, we can't run forever, and we're running out of supplies. What do we gotta lose? Shall we get ready to go? Yes. If we don't move quickly, we may never get another chance. Trust me, I don't pick fights I cannot win. Yes, sir. The strategist shows his prowess already. An attack by Ephraim's troops? To arms! Prince Ephraim circled around and brought the fight to us. If we capture the prince here, we can line our pockets with gold. Do you understand? We'll be rich! Good luck with that. Orson. Yes. Your wounds still haven't healed from that last battle, have they? Don't push yourself. If we're defeated, you must return to Freelia. Understood? Understood. Let's go! Kyle, forward! And we get to switch sides and see what's going on Ephraim's front. Ephraim is the Prince of Rhaenus. He is a man of great honor and bravery, and apparently quite the strategist, because this is a bold but very sound plan he has going on here. He is also a lord, like his sister. Noble heirs to a ruling house, they possess great potential. He starts off at level 4, and he has some pretty good stats to boot other than resistance. Let me throw up his stats on this, his growth rates on the screen now. Ephraim has a ton of potential. He has really high strength, skill, HP. He even has good speed, really good speed growth, luck growth, and good defense growth. He even has pretty decent resistance growth at 25. I mean, it's not like 15 or 20. It's at 25. He is going to wreck face. That is Ephraim. More than likely, turns out, of course, everything's based on RNG, but more than likely, it's still he more than likely turns out to be a fantastic character. If you remember Fire Emblem 7, he has a lot of Hector in him. Hector's still better in my opinion, but Ephraim is going to turn out to be a good unit. There are people that don't like Ephraim, and I don't understand. I like his character, and he's a fantastic unit. You really can't debate that. But some people don't like his demeanor and the way he acts. I do. I like it a lot. I mean, he acts like a tactician. I think he's a really cool character. I've always liked Ephraim, but there are people that don't. That's about all I have to say about him. He's gonna be good. That's it. He starts with a steel lance, and he also has a ringlif. Not sure if that's exactly how you're supposed to pronounce it, but this is basically his rapier. Strong against cavalry and knights. It has a might of 10, weight of 8, 10 critical, and 8 hit. This thing is beastly. He also has a D rank in lances. He has a constitution of 8. Yes, that's right. Ephraim is a ground spear wielder. That's not a general. So, which makes him kind of unique for this time that I can think of, other than being like a generic soldier. He also has a steel lance, but that's going to weigh him down. I wish they would have given him an iron lance. It's going to weigh him down significantly, but he does start with 11 speed. So you might have to use Ringlif even if you don't want to. That way he can just keep up here. He also has an elixir, which will restore all of his 23 HP. He is very, very dangerous, and he is going to be quite the powerhouse. There is Ford and Kyle. These are your red and green cavaliers, which is a staple in Fire Emblem games. If you don't understand that staple, watch my Fire Emblem 7 LP, because I go over it, and go over a lot of things like that. Just things that happen in the series that are, you could say, traditions at this point. Ford, a Cavalier of Rhaenys, he is skilled but reckless. He's Franz's brother. That's right, he's Franz's older brother. He starts off as a level 6 Cavalier. I'll put up his stat gross on the screen now. He is more, he's the more defense-based one. Right? No. Sorry. He kind of acts like a, like Joshua, like a Myrmidon, which is kind of interesting. He has pretty good strength growth, but higher skill and speed than his counterpart Kyle. You can see that their stat growths are going to be almost the same, just with a little difference here and there. He's pretty average right now, except again for resistance. That's just about everybody that's not a magic user. But he's very balanced, 7-8-8-7-8. He can be a pretty good Cavalier. He starts with a steel sword and a javelin, and he also has a Volinary. He has a D rank in swords and a C rank in lances. I'll put up Kyle's stat gross on the screen, and you can see that they are just about the same. A steadfast and honorable Cavalier in sworn service to Rhaenys. He's also a Cavalier. As you can see, Kyle has more strength and defense right now, but the stat growths the stat growths will bear that out as well, as he has a little more strength growth and a little more defense growth than Ford does. So there you go. But they're practically similar. Kyle is the more serious one, and as you saw, Ford is more of the jokester. They're both good units. That's all I can say about them. They're more than likely both going to end up being good Cavaliers. Then there's this guy. This is Orson. He is a level 3 Paladin. A Cavalier of Rhaenys. He's a devoted husband and a quiet, serene, quiet man. As a level 3 paladin, he's got that resistance and really good stats and everything else. He has a silver sword and a steel lance and a Volinary. A ranks of both sword and lances. What we're going to be doing here is using Ephraim, Kyle, and Ford to get them EXP. Take the steel lance and the Volinary. Take the silver sword. Ephraim can wait there. And equip one of the steel lances. Then we're gonna rush over to get to the archer. Throw the javelin. Oh, this one attacked Kyle. Okay. Dead. Was kind of hoping they were going to attack Prince Ephraim. That's what I want. Fine. Now, you're going to have to heal through Volinaries. Because you don't have a healer in the group. Which, in that way, does make this map a little challenging. Okay. You should have a door key. Yep, you do. And chest key, yes, and yes. You'll be able to grab everything in here, so don't worry. You'll be able to grab those 2 treasure chests. Here's an enemy we have not seen yet. This is a shaman. Well, you saw it in the arena, but I've not gone over shamans. Wielders of magic who are stronger, but slower than mages. Shamans use dark magic. Now, here's how dark magic works. It's really heavy. As you see, it has a weight of 8. Con of 7, he's still being slowed down. Dark magic tends to be really heavy, have lower hit, but do more damage. As opposed to light magic, which tends to have higher hit, lower weight, but less damage, but have a little bit of crit too. So there's the ends of the spectrum. Okay, our boss, which I've not gone over, is this guy, Zonta, leader of a mercenary band working in the pay of Teruto. He is a level 8 mercenary, has pretty good stats. He has a steel blade. Now, blades are a different type of weapon from swords. Blades tend to have lower hit and be heavier, but have higher might. Typically, I don't like to use blades because they have really low hit, but they're there. Alright, and that's just about everything for this map. So I'm going to do a couple of rounds. I'm going to show off Ephraim attacking. Let's do that. 9 times 2. So close. We'll just one-shot you. With Ring Leaf. Bye! Because it's effective. Oh, that's right. I'm going to have to discard something because Ephraim is full. We don't have the convoy to go to. Throw away the Volinary. My bad. Take this for a little bit. Attack. Dead. Wait here. Enemy's turn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have Orson open the door. That's what I'll do. Okay, Ephraim. Attack the soldier. Okay, attack. Good dodge. That's what I thought was going to happen, and then the other one is going to attack Ephraim, just so they have some advantages there. But Kyle levels up, level 6, HP, skill, resistance. Oh, he got res. Huh. Yep, see. Ow. Alright. Who has a Vulnerary? You do. And you do. Okay. Wait there. Orson can take a hit, so I'm not worried about that. Take the Vulnerary. And I'll have him use that next turn. There we go. Because the mage is going to go down and attack Orson, who actually has a resistance stat, because he's a paladin. Open the door. Alright. $14 times 2 because it's lighter. We'll wait. Use a Vulnerary. I'll have somebody else. Maybe? No? Speed 8. What is your speed? 5. Oh yeah? What if I do this? Nope, still don't double. Oh well. Use the javelin. That way when the mage inevitably backs up, he gets thrown at. Like so. That could be a problem. Got a chest key. Oh good, you didn't move. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, well, that's going to end this episode. Next time we'll open up these treasure chests and continue through chapter 5X. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.